Hey everyone, Ken Furukawa from Lead Magnet Authority, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use AI to create a lead magnet fast. We're inside of Lead Creator, and I'm going to leave a link down in the description below if you want to check out this tool. But in order to get started, all we need to do is give our lead magnet a name. So I'm going to call this Lead Magnets for Beginners. And then I'm going to choose a template. And Lead Creator is AI powered. So these templates right here have been specifically designed to give you the desired output. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 5-point listicle. And when I do, this prompt field opens up. And basically, this is where I have the chance to give additional instructions to Lead Creator so that I can further narrow down and have the output that I'm truly looking for. If you guys are familiar with ChatGPT, you have to give it prompts, meaning you give it instructions on what to do. There's a saying, garbage in, garbage out. The more generic you are with your prompt, the more generic the output's going to be. The more specific you are, the more specific and detailed your output's going to be. So in this case, I've already created a prompt. I'm just going to paste it in here. And if you guys want to learn how to create prompts for Lead Creator, then I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for a handy guide that you can follow so that you can come up with your Lead Creator prompts. So now that I've created my prompt right here, I'm going to go ahead and create the lead magnet. And we're going to give it just a few seconds here because lead magnet is very, very fast. And this basically solves the age-old problem faced by a lot of us. And that is when we're creating lead magnets, how do we come up with the content, right? So now, because we have the power of AI, Lead Creator is going to help create that for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the output here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it did produce a 5-point listicle, but this is where you have to make a choice, right? I created it fast. I can publish this and I can share it to my audience. Or I can take just a few extra minutes, go through the content and ensure that it provides value and rework the content so maybe the tone's better, maybe it sounds more like me. I can check the accuracy. I always go through and I edit this content, primarily because when you're working with any type of AI chatbot, in this case, we're working with ChatGPT, sometimes the output may not be accurate. It's in your own best interest to go through the lead magnet and edit this for style, for tone, and all of that, okay? So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to show you some of the things that you can do. So I can do the simple things like this. I can spread out the paragraph into 3 separate sentences that are easy to read to make it very easy for someone to go through. Because if the paragraphs are really chunky, then people aren't going to really want to read through something that's really long, right? If they're short one sentences, then it's a lot easier to go through. So that's one thing that I like to do. Also, with Lead Creator, because this is hosted in the cloud, I can edit any part of this lead magnet. As soon as I highlight a section, this menu bar pops up right here. And I can ask AI to do whatever I want to do, and I'll get to that in just a second. I can change the text. So if I want to change this into a heading, 1, 2, or 3, I can do that. If I want to change this to a bulleted list, I can, or a numbered list, I can do that. If I want to add in a link, let's say if you want to add an affiliate link, I can do that. I can add in, let's just add in Google for example. And you can see right here, here is my affiliate link. So if somebody clicks on this, they are going to be taken to wherever I want them to go, whether it be a sales page, a bridge page, or whatever it is. Also, I can change the font if I want to. I can change the font size. If the spacing between the lines is too narrow and I want to increase that, I can do that as well. You see that? I can bold the text, italicize it, underline it, strike through. Also, if I want to change the justification, right now it's left justified. If I want to center justify that, I can. Right justify it. I'm going to keep it the way that it was. I can also change the text color. So if I want to, and I want to emphasize something and I want to let's say I want to make it a darker red, I can. Just like that. Very easy to do. Or if I want to add highlights to this, and let's say I want to make the background kind of like a yellow, then I can do that. So I can customize this to make it look nice, more attractive, and easier to read for my audience. And I can do additional things. For instance, if I wanted to add in, let's say, an image or a video, all I have to do is hit enter and the / key. And you can see right here, I can add in a line. I can add a call to action button, image, a YouTube video, Vimeo video. I can go back and add in text or bullet points or numbered lists as well. So very, very versatile. But again, this is the part where you're going to have to add your personal touch. And by adding in your personal touch, what you're doing is you're creating that bond between you and your subscriber. Now, once that's done, let's say I've edited this to my liking and I'm ready to move to the next step. I can publish this as is. And then the next step in the process is to capture the emails. And what I like about Lead Creator is that it provides me with all of the other tools that I need. So for instance, I can use their email capture form right here. So I'm going to choose from one of these styles, these templates. There's a standard template, ebook, blurred button. I've got a video pop-up and the no email capture form. This is if I'm giving this out to my current email list. But in this case, because I'm capturing new leads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the standard template right here. And then I'm going to go and edit the form fields. So right here, I can change the title. So I can just type in, my awesome title. And of course, you're going to add in whatever title you want to. You can change the fields. Obviously, you want to add in a privacy policy. If you don't have one, then Lead Creator already has a default one that you can use. So we're going to keep that one there. And then right here, you can change the button label. It says, I want to keep reading. So we're going to keep it that way. And we're going to move on to the next step, which is the style. So I can change the text position for the header. I'm going to leave it at center because I think it looks nice there. I can change the button background color and the button text color. I'm going to leave those as is. And then the fun part, this is the trigger. This is where you can customize how you capture this lead. So when somebody goes to your lead magnet, we have a blur timer. And what this does is after a set amount of seconds, this pop-up box will appear, it will show up, and everything behind it, the lead magnet, will be blurred out. So you can choose as much time as you want or as little time as you want. Also, we have a half page blur. This one's really good if you have a long lead magnet, something that's a little bit longer. And what it does is it shows the top of the page. So that way people can read it as much as they want. But as soon as they start scrolling down, they're going to notice that everything is blurred out and that your opt-in box is going to be there. All right. And the last one is a mouse scroll. And this one is self-explanatory. As they scroll through your lead magnet, then the lead capture form will appear. In this case, I'm just going to go with the blur timer. And I'm going to choose, let's say 3 seconds, just for an example right here. And then I'm going to make sure that I save my changes. And then when we get to integrations, this is where you can integrate your lead magnet with any number of autoresponders. So you can see they've got a whole bunch that are coming soon. So you choose the one that you like. You can also choose from a bunch of scarcity features. So there's a social slider, there's expiring URLs, as well as a scarcity maker. You can choose any one of those. And also, this is where you can use a custom domain and connect that to give it more of a branded feel, right? So in this case, there is the default, which is the Lead Creator AI. I also have one called Lead Magnet Authority, which is my website. We're going to leave that like that. And I'm going to change this to just say Lead Magnets for Beginners. I'm going to update both to make sure that's updated. I can add in a referral link over here if I want to. And then pretty much what I need to do is go back, update to make sure that everything is updated. And then I can view my lead magnet. So here's my lead magnet, 1, 2, 3, and there you see how it just blurs out and the pop-up box is here. Okay, so this gives them a set amount of time to take a look at it, and if they want to read more, then they have to give their information. Now, another thing that has been integrated in Lead Creator that is going to be handy for a lot of us is the ability to analyze the lead magnet. So you can see right here, it gives you a graphical representation here. Obviously, when you come to your lead magnet area, you can see the lead magnet I had one visit right here, no leads, no conversions. But this allows you to really track your lead magnets as well as to analyze them as well. So guys, that is how simple and fast it is to create a lead magnet using AI. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in checking out Lead Creator, I've left the link again down in the description below. So until next time, this is Ken Furukawa from Lead Magnet Authority, and I'll see you in my next video.